For this video, I wanted to do just like a cute, like sit and chat, do my makeup, comment down below how y'all have been. What's been going on? How was y'all's new year, you know? You know, this new year definitely started off with a bang. That was for sure. I dyed my hair, if y'all couldn't tell. Also, that is grass that I've grown for my cat, because my cat likes eating wheatgrass. Y'all should get some if y'all have cats. But yeah, I dyed my hair by myself because I was definitely terrified. But it's grown out a little bit already because I dyed it literally right before the year started, and then I recently just dyed like a blue streak. My hair's definitely not styled right now, so it's not really giving all of its glory like how it could, you know? Look at these cute beauty blender holders. Oh, and my nails, everyone. Just did them. I haven't painted my actual natural nails in a while because I usually just put on like press-ons or something. But I don't know, I kind of want my nails to look cute literally all the time. I'm kind of over the bare nail look because literally I did not do my nails like really at all last year. Barely. I was kind of just in my, I think last year was definitely my reloading year. And I think we're like loaded up now. I don't know. What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to put on some, I'm just going to use the viewfinder honestly because I have a mirror, but it's like pretty tiny. But yeah, I think last year was definitely like a reloading, healing year. I mean, we're healing all the time, but I think last year it was just much more focused on that. I don't really think I produced a lot of like artwork last year. And I also was just distracted. Like I was just falling in love. Like, for what? For what? And, you know, at the time it seemed like a good idea because I was like, oh, I love love. I just love love. Da, 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 da. But, I don't know. I think I've had enough, honestly. Situationships, y'all. Situationships. You know, I used to be an advocate for that just because, you know, like, we're young. Like, f it. Like, why do I need to be in a committed relationship right now? But with my water sign dominant ass, like, I actually don't think I should be doing this, to be completely honest. But yeah, I don't think I made much artwork last year, but this year's gonna be different because, you know, like I said before, I've reloaded. Or I just have like a lot more energy now, and I think it's just from the healthy habits I have been implementing pretty much all of last year, and it's safe to say they've really been doing what they need to do. I've been staying in the gym. Oh yeah, I've been staying in the gym. I don't know if y'all can tell. You see my back? I'll show my back. Oh my god, I love my back, dude. Like, oh, do you see it? I did shoulders and triceps today with my friend at the gym, so that felt pretty good. But yeah, the gym honestly saved me last year. If y'all aren't active, and I'm not saying like y'all have to go to the gym, but if y'all aren't active, I so recommend getting active like somehow. Like whether it be yoga, going for a run, going for a walk, just moving like your body somehow. It feels so good, and it's a pain reliever. Running when you're mad as f***, running when you're heartbroken, it does exactly what it needs to do. It's just a very healthy outlet, and I really appreciate the gym. And it's not that like I want like this dream body, but I do like being strong. So yeah, f*** with me. I'm gonna do some bleach brows today. I've really just been loving it. Like I love a bleached brow. I love bleached hair. I love bleached, honestly, like anything. And shout out to Cam for doing their bleach brows with the Taboo white eyeliner, because after I saw them do that, I was like, yeah, like that's so genius. And then I've just been doing that ever since. Yeah. Oh, and I think this year, I think I walked into this year with a bang, because at the end of last year, I was really starting the new habits that I wanted to have in 2023. Instead of just trying to say, oh, I'm gonna do all of this year on like the first of the year, and then you kind of like get a little disappointed whenever the habits don't really stick, because habits are hard. Changing your habits can be pretty difficult, which is why there's this thing called like habit stacking. So like you get one habit down, and then you get another habit down, and then you put another one on top of it, and then it just like stacks the up. The gym staying active habit down, and then I started using Notion, which really got my life together real quick. And then what else did I do last year? Oh, and then I wanted to read more and meditate more, so I started doing that at the end of the year, and it's really just like sticked through because I like took my time with it. Taking your time with everything just makes the most sense, honestly. F the rushing shit. Like rushing anything is just, there's just not a good foundation. Literally, the energy that you put into things is the energy that will come out. That's why it matters so much about your intention with things and what you do. And I think I also really learned that last year too. Oh, and I got my gua sha habit down, y'all. It's great. I really just been trying to build my dream character. Like who do I want to be? And then I write it down, and then I'm gonna be that. Why the f not? Life's too short to not be who you want to be. Who do you want to be? Write that down in the comments. Who do you want to be? That was like low-key like an exercise that I did yesterday. I wrote down, who do I want to be? And then below that, I wrote down, who am I now? And I gotta say, a lot of the qualities are a lot of things of what I already am. But there are some things that like, you know, I haven't achieved yet, which is the beauty of it. Because, you know, it'd be pretty boring if I got everything I wanted like already. Because then it's just like, now what? And I think last year, I really just learned that consistency is f***ing key. Like, it's really the little things that just come together and bring you to where you want to go. Like, it's really systems that bring you to your goals. Did y'all fall in love last year? How did it go? Let me not laugh if it like went well, you know? But if it didn't, me and you both. Me and you both. And it's just like, I gotta stop. Like, I gotta stop falling in love. Just not right now. Like, not right now, because whenever when I love hard. And then I think the love lessons I learned last year, or the love lessons that I just been learning, there is really nothing that can really top self-love. Love yourself hard. Love yourself hard core. Because you can't count on these people. You really can't count on bitches. You can't. Some of them you can, but like from a lot of them, you can't. When you really love yourself and know how to bring yourself peace, that is the point of reference for like literally everything. So like whenever you're in relationships with people and like romantic, intimate relationships, and you realize, I'm not feeling good. Ask yourself, can I love myself better than the way that they love me? And if the answer is yes, some things may need to be rethought, you know? I'm a ride or die type of bitch, but at the same time, like, I will leave. It's kind of ironic, but I don't know. Like, I will ride or die for as long as I feel fit, but then once it gets to the point to where it's just really disrupting my peace and I don't feel safe, I don't feel right, then I'm walking the away. There's only so much you can do sometimes, and you really can't change people. And it's not like that you should change people. You should accept people for the way that they are. And whenever you don't accept them for the way that they are, you gotta leave, because you don't want to put them, you don't want to shame them, you don't want to, you know, make them feel bad about who they are, just as you wouldn't want somebody to do that to you. So if it's just not compatible, move on. Make room for something that is compatible. Because another thing I learned, am I ever gonna get like my actual makeup like done? I don't know. Oh, did y'all hear that? Oh my goodness. I need to do yoga. That's what I need to do. So contour hack. Okay, so you see how I already put the, you know, where I wanted it to contour? Now I put, I don't know what this is called, but I do that. And then it kind of just like makes it even more like, you know? Yeah, do you see what I mean? It just emphasizes the contour more with like the highlighting that we're doing. I'm like making myself choke. But yeah, did it make a huge difference? I feel like it low-key did. What do y'all think? I don't know. And also my jaw has just been a little more chiseled because of the gua sha. I really recommend gua sha because it is so relaxing and it's lymphatic drainage and you get chiseled, like you get the jawline that you've wanted. And so, you know, there's so many wins with gua sha. So, and another thing about the universe too, like if you think you learned a lesson in relationships or just whatever lessons you're learning, if you think you learned it, the universe will be like, okay, what? Show me right now. And then they'll put you in another situation with the exact same factors of whether or not you learned the lesson. And you know, I think it's safe to say, I never folded. Never folded once. But during the time of the test, it's just like, So fun fact, I don't actually have any powder. So what I'm gonna do is just use a light eyeshadow for my under eye. I need to get powder. I'm waiting for some money to hit. So until that happens, I'm gonna have to use my powder. But yeah, if you do not learn a lesson with one person, you will continuously be put into different cycles with different people of that same lesson until you learn it. I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules. I didn't. But that's just how it is for some reason. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this. And I feel like life is just never, you're just never gonna stop learning. You're never gonna stop learning. And that is the beauty of it though, honestly. I think we're always supposed to be learning, evolving, doing the best we can to contribute to a better place, to a better world, honestly. We gotta do our part in not contributing to all the rest of the upness in the world, you know? And then I'm kind of just gonna like, just gonna keep doing that. And another thing that I've learned, I'm just gonna keep going on about the things that I've learned because maybe it'll resonate with some of y'all, I don't know. Another thing I learned is to just truly not give a about what anybody has to say, think. Always do what feels right for you, no matter somebody's reaction, no matter how they feel. It's your world. Like, it's your world. This is your stage, babe. Take it by force. Because whenever you just center people's reactions, people's feelings and shit like that, you're not living for yourself in that point because you're not prioritizing what you want to do. There's really no winning with getting people to like you, wanting to be liked by everybody. It's like, what, 8 billion people in the world? There are gonna be people that don't like you, and there's gonna be people who love you. There's just gonna be a bunch of people that feel all types of ways. It's not my problem. I can't control it, you know? And with people pleasing, it is literally impossible to please everyone. Like, impossible. People are gonna love you. Some people aren't gonna love you. And frankly, that's just not up to you. What you can control is just what you want to do, and might as well just be authentic to your true self. I think it's just really about accepting that not everyone is gonna like you, and that is okay. Like, why would you really want to be liked by everybody? Like, you know who everybody is? And here's another thing, like, if you wouldn't take advice from somebody, why would I really care about what they have to say? You know? And there are a lot of that I would never take advice from. I actually have a podcast episode about people pleasing right here with my bestie Sandy. We talk about a lot of self-help topics, spirituality, astrology, art, you know, things that appeal to us. I hope y'all are good. I hope y'all had a good start to the new year. And if y'all didn't, it is okay, because it is only the first month of the year. You have time. I'm really excited for what's to come this year. I'm in my bag, babe, this year. I'm in my bag. But yeah, back to what I was saying about self-love. I think really just treating yourself like the love of your life is gonna set the standards that you deserve for yourself. Just because, like, I know what I like. I know what I want. And so I can really please myself. I can please myself to a higher extent than most people could figure out, if that makes sense, you know? I think really knowing how to love yourself is gonna set a great point of reference on how you should be loved. Since I'm treating myself like the love of my life, I should probably, you know, feed myself a good meal, because that's what I would do for the love of my life. I should probably do a beautiful, great morning routine, get myself a little treat, because that's just what I would want to do for the love of my life, because you are the love of your life. You are gonna have you for the rest of your life. So let's build a great relationship with ourselves. Might as well make it a good time, and so might as well build healthy habits that will make me enjoy life a lot more. So might as well treat myself like the love of my life, because I am the love of my life. Time to conceal. Don't wait for people to do things for you. Don't wait to be loved by people. Love yourself now. Don't wait for things to change. Change them now. Like, start it right now. Time is of the essence. Time is really precious, honestly. Time flies, and if you want to change your life, you gotta start right now. Looking back at my content from last year, it's pretty funny, like watching some of the videos. I don't know, I was very energetic in some videos, which is cute. Now it's falling in love with myself now. Like, I would love to date myself. I would love to meet somebody like myself. Like, please. And like, technically, like, I am dating myself. Like, you know, I see myself like a lot of the time. I mean, I'm here like all the time. But yeah, if you wanna start having better habits, try to work on one of them like right now. You know, just one of them. And then after you get that habit down, see what it's like to get another one down. And then see how you feel. And then, you know, after you accomplish like the first habit and the second habit, you're like, oh, these habits I got these down. Like, let's get some more. Let's see how much I can do. Let's see how much I can change my life. With the concealer on my finger. Yeah. You know, change isn't instant, of course. Change can take a while. But the sooner you start, the sooner change can happen. And I'm also just done falling in love right now, because it honestly just hurts a lot to like walk away from people. Like, you know, it's not like I want to walk away from like situationships. Let me not say situationships. It's not like I want to walk away from like connections and relationships with people, but you know, it's just all about honoring yourself. And if a situation isn't to your standard, you have every right to leave. Who are you actually ride or dying for, you know? Who is it? And that's another thing too. I'm done meeting people and then going into like immediate like romantic relationships. I have to know people for like a couple years now at this point. Like I have to actually be friends with these people. Because whenever you just move so quickly, you really just have no idea what you're getting into. You don't really even know if y'all are compatible. And honestly, like, it's true. Staying friends instead of just immediately like going into things can save a lot of relationships. Can save a lot of friendships. You know, slow maxing life. Taking our time. Taking our time is so key. Jesus Christ, capitalism really just had us rushing all the time and trying to be productive all the time. I think last year also taught me to just relax and like rest, like truly recover. Cause I got burnt out again at the end of last year, and it was just like I'm not even doing that much. But that's kind of just what everybody says whenever they're burnt out. Like I could be doing a lot more. But you know, your body is gonna feel what it feels regardless. So listen to it. And then I'm gonna add a drop shadow. These aren't my best, you know, eyebrows that I've done, but it's still art nonetheless. Whenever I conquered my working out consistency, now I'm just kind of like applying that to meditating frequently. Because meditating is like the gym for your brain, you know? Because you gotta know how to stop this sometimes. Because our thoughts are just not the truth a lot of the time. So it can be a bit redundant in here. But yeah, do you see like it added like a little like something, you know? And also, whenever I'm talking about self-love, I'm not pushing that type, what do they say? Because some people say, love yourself or else nobody will love you. And I don't agree with that, like at all. I think people can love you like regardless of how you feel about yourself, you know? But I think self-love is very, very helpful. What's that noise? Is that a helicopter? Yeah, I think it is. I think I saw it earlier when I was like meditating in my backyard. But yeah, but I do think that self-love is just a key building block that will make a lot of other things flow easier in your life. And it is just important to just, like I said before, just to build a good relationship with yourself. Just to talk to yourself kindly and gently. There was this meditation exercise about self-love, and in the exercise, it said to imagine yourself as a little child and just imagine yourself giving love to that person. And I don't know what it is, but whenever we think about things from like a third person perspective, it kind of just helps. It just kind of helps us put things into perspective because, you know, with the way that you talk to yourself, like, would you talk to a little child like that? To you as a little child like that? Would you talk to your friends in that way? Treating yourself like the love of your life, like that's kind of like a third person perspective too that kind of helps us, you know, pour love into ourselves. And so Miley Cyrus just released a song called Flowers, and one of the lyrics that I love is I can love myself better than you can. Like I can love myself better than you can. And it's just so true. Like there's really nobody that's just gonna love you like the way that you love you. And I'm not saying that like nobody's ever gonna love you in a great way. Like I think people can love you and they're great like in their own way, you know? But when it comes to you, like you know you the best. You know you the best. And so to end it off, that's why I think self-love is important, and I think self-love should be something that is prioritized, babe. Instead of thinking about other people, instead of thinking about like romance and who's next for you to love and who's next to fall in love, and just follow the noise, bro. Follow the noise. And this is about you, babe. What skills do you want to learn? What habits do you want to build? Who do you want to be? It's about you. Like this is your life. Don't let people disrupt your peace. Let's live it up. Live your life. Like live your life the way that you want to live it. Fun fact, The star nose ring that I'm about to put in was actually an earring, and then I bent it with my bare hands. I'm so excited to edit this video. I haven't edited a YouTube video in God knows how long. Oh my god. But this part does hurt a little bit, so if y'all have nose piercings, y'all know what I'm talking about. My left nose piercing, it healed like fully, but I feel like my right one just never did, or like I don't know, like ta-da, ta-da. For my next trick, I'm gonna put in my left. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank y'all so much for staying till the end if y'all have. I feel like I talked about like a lot and brought it up pretty sporadically, but I'm a Gemini, what can I say? The message that I wanted y'all to get from this is to not give a fuck about what anybody thinks of you, because you know, you may be the hero in some people's stories, you may be the villain in some people's stories. It is what it is. Don't be afraid to be the bad guy. Do not be afraid to be the bad guy. You know you. You know what happened. You know what actually happened. F what they say. F it. We can put on some lashes, because why not? I think the look is missing something, you know? And I also put my hair up because I think it's cuter this way. I also want to share the message of just loving yourself. Loving yourself can be the answer to a lot of things. It's just a great, I keep saying point of reference, but like it really is. Because when it comes down to your boundaries as a person who loves themselves, they would honor their boundaries. When it comes to disrespect from people, when it comes to somebody who loves themselves, they're not going to put up with the disrespect because they love themselves. When it comes to somebody who loves themselves, would they put up with something that isn't to their standard? No. No, babes, they wouldn't. They wouldn't, babes. That's kind of what I mean. Okay. My body's so sore. I don't even know if I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. But at the same time, like, I kind of want to. You know, yeah, tomorrow's back and bicep day. I'm excited for back and biceps. I love a good, tomorrow's back and biceps day. Done with the situationships. And I'm realizing, I feel like I'm just always the bitch that got away. I'm the one that got away, you know? That's just what's gonna happen. That's just what's gonna happen when you're just a strong, bad. You're gonna walk away from a lot of bullshit because people are just gonna offer you that. Because people just love your energy, and so they're just gonna want to be around it, but not actually like match it, if that makes sense. And you know, it is what it is. It's not personal, you know? Nothing's really ever personal. But yeah, whenever you're just a strong, badass, you're probably just gonna be the one that always gets away. And that's okay. You're the main character in your story, babe. This is the look. This is the look. These are the eyebrows. It's not my best work, but you know, it's still art nonetheless. And another thing I wanted to say, if y'all know tarot and y'all know about the Empress and the Emperor, whenever you have the Empress energy, people are gonna love it. People are gonna wanna swarm around it. They're gonna do anything to be in your presence. It is your job to filter out who is the Emperor and who is not. Because the Emperor and the Empress, they're the match in the tarot. Everybody's gonna wanna be like, oh, I want you, you know? And of course it's gonna be like, oh, I kinda want you too. But who is it? Who is it? Is it the Emperor? Or is it a knight, a page, or a king? Who is it? You gotta make sure, bro. You gotta make sure. Because it really is your job to protect yourself and to protect your peace. And so I pray that all of y'all are doing that and learning how to do that, because we deserve to live a good life and we deserve to have relationships that are ideal and to our standard. And yeah, just some things I wanted to say today in my makeup rambling, get ready with me video. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. Love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video.